Hello guys, welcome back. Weekend update. Let's make it short and sweet. What do we got on the plate? We've got, shouldn't be too surprising to you. Uh, we have a breakdown since we had this breakdown candle here, and I told you on a weekly video, I think 2 weeks ago, that we should be looking at or expecting a lower move. All these red lines in here should have some type of bounce. We could probably, who knows, we could slice right through it and then just one of these moving averages. Anything can happen. Lesson of the week, one thing I really want to urge you to do: look at the chart. If you are in your journey and learning about chart a lot, I urge you, and this is my advice to you on this week, look at the chart on a different time frame, which is the weekly. It's going to tell you a lot. Okay, look at the daily and look at the weekly, and then also you can look at the chart on the monthly chart. Since we discussed this week here, then we said if we have a violation of this close of this weekly bar in here, I'm gonna expect to see lower prices. So what we're looking right now is just a followed move through all these prices all the way down, and like I said, we can bounce from these prices in here. Always study your support and resistance. We're going to come down and then we're going to be retesting some previous resistance and previous support and resistance from your left side of the chart. Where we're going to hit, we can probably, I don't know, nobody actually really knows. If we see to the left of the chart, we have like a support and resistance right on the left side, which the resistance is going to fall right on that red line, which is like a 3,529. We can bounce from there. We can go even lower. So far we have about over 20% down, which is a typical bear market. Can we go even lower? That's actually what we've been doing so far. We've been going up on this move, on this suck rallies down here, and we continue to move. Can we have actually another move all the way down? Yes, of course we can have. So don't predict anything. Let the market tell you what it wants to do. You heard this phrase so many times. And how are you going to know it? You're going to see, you have to be able to interpret chart prices and what's happening by finding follow through day. And then if you don't know what a follow through day, please Google it. I'm the type of the person who's going to tell you, guide you what's going on, but you have to put in the work to find out things like that, because nobody showed me. So I have to pay the price through the market. I made so many mistakes. You're going to have to find the price, but I'll show you the way how to do it. Try to make it easy on you. Can we actually visit all the way to 3,000? Of course. Look at the left side. You'll find that we have support, actually previous resistance all went here. Well, that's about like another 20%. Yeah, actually we can do that, but anything can happen. Can we visit this support in here? Yeah, of course we can. Just let the market tell you what it wants to do. Can this develop actually to another higher low all the way down here, and then we can go from there? Absolutely we can. Always stay unbiased and don't follow. And this is one of the mistakes that I've done before, and I paid a huge price for it when I was really bearish in one of the moments of the market, and I paid for the price. I was huge on a profit on one of the trades, and I kept telling myself the market's gonna keep sinking, and then next thing you know, market reversed back, and I lost all that profit. And actually that profitable trade turned against me, and I luckily I was smart enough to cut some losses. But mistake that I've learned: all market is always right. Stay unbiased and look at the chart, and don't get fooled by the media or anybody else. Okay, I can be bearish tomorrow. I'll tell you that the price is gonna bounce one of these, and next day I'll tell you, hey, the market is turning back. That's what I learned throughout the years. It's almost 4 minutes. Look at the weekly chart. I urge you, look at the weekly chart. So like I said, it's gonna take a couple of weeks from here for the chart to develop. Just let it, because we still only have like 2 weeks of the down prices. Expect that we're gonna have a very volatile week, or probably a couple of weeks. That's what I'm expecting. Your job right now is to look for charts that are resistant the down moment, so that the market is going down. Look for stocks that are going sideways. and look for stocks that, because they're the one, once the market bottom and start making higher lows, those stocks actually going to be making new high. So that's the thing. Okay, next thing I wanted to discuss with you is go to FinViz and then look for the video that I gave you last time with the criteria that I gave you. You're gonna find it in those videos, and find stocks and look at them on the weekly. Okay, you're gonna find quite a few of them. The one I wanted to show you, and I discussed this with a friend of mine recently, he told me what I was thinking about MUSA, and this one right here. If I click on it, so I like I said, go and look at the chart on the weekly. So when I pulled the chart on weekly, what I was seeing, the stock really made a great move. You can see this uptrend, and actually it was a base, and then the stock since then made quite a, how much was that? That's like 193%. The stock can really push higher, but look how straight it is going. And this time here it was actually going on this angle. So if you're thinking this is a 90-degree angle in here, so the stock was going this angle, now it started going this angle. Always be careful when the stocks keep going straight up, because it can push really higher. So this is my and this comes with experience and look at a lot of chart and learning from different people. So the chart, you look at it on the weekly, tells you that it has a base here, it has a base here, and then it started moving 20% moving here, probably 40%, another base, and then moved, and then pulled back a little bit. Now, so you really want to buy it here? The one thing you want to know, like, you don't want to start, you want to buy at the when the stock starting breaking out of those bases, and then you want to know that how many bases has been there. Like, so if you have one here, well, actually this is the initial one, so you want to be buying here. If that doesn't work, you want to be buying here. If that doesn't work, you want to be buying here or a pullback here. So you have many multiple entries, and then you don't want to be actually chasing it in here, so it could be pulling back, especially, and I said this so many times if you watch my previous videos, you don't want to be buying stocks once they start violating the 21, because that tells you that's a stocks wants to relax a little bit and pull back. Look at the chart weekly, go through all these names that I've shown through the criteria that I gave on the last video, and then look at them on weekly. Only have 7 pages. It's really a good way to train your eye. Another thing that really I wanted to show you is, before I give you some stocks that actually I'm watching, go to YouTube and watch this Trader Line trade conference, and go, it's about a long video. I watched all of it. One thing I'll tell you, even if you know something, always look for, keep learning. This is keep a long learning journey of learning. Go all the way, scroll way down to 9 hours, and then look for Amy Smith. She works for IBD. I love what she said. Just go through it and watch it, and you'll let me know in the comment what do you think about it. I'm gonna leave that as a surprise for you. That's one thing. Another thing is, a couple stock names that I wanted to share with you is that I found, and that's actually what I told you. And you can find, if you find the new names, you'll let me know in the comments what you find. So you, like I said before, look for names that are resisting the move down. Few of them are play. You will find actually this name on the criteria that I gave you on that last FinViz screener. If you put play actually on the weekly, it will give you a broad picture of what's happening. So you'll try to see that we have a couple, and then we work it on the right side of the base. Another thing you want to see here, that look at all these EPS names, okay, and that's an indication of what Amy was talking on that video. Okay, great EPS earnings. So what are we doing right now? We're waiting for the stock to break the space. Okay, look at this is the weekly. Put it on the daily. It's going to give you a different idea what's happening. Okay, so you want to be ahead of the game, and before even these stocks starting to break. Another name is LTHA. So all these stocks actually are resisting the move down. Look, the stock is going down. This stock is still way above its 21 moving average, and actually it's in a digestion mode. Put this on weekly, it will give you a picture of what's happening. We have a huge base here, which is a cup, and then we have a breakout right there. The stock moved from there about 27%, pulled sideways, and then moved all the way up. Now since then we've been just like digesting. We had a breakout and it fell back. Now we're coming back to test that previous resistance. Can we break? Of course we can. If the market starting to show any signs, yes, this can break. And then you're seeing that the stock actually had a test here, now it's had a test. Now you know this area of 34, it has $34 has some resistance. So you just want to watch it, okay? The stock, you look at DPS along with what Amy said on that video, you will know what I'm talking about, okay? Another name, and the last one I want to share with you is I did this through a work. I didn't just like came in and found them. So I want you to do the same thing. This is another stock. It's called ASAI. I don't give a damn what the company does. All I care about what's their fundamentals, and another thing, which is the most important thing, is what they're doing on their technicals. Price pays. I don't give a damn what the moving average is doing. I want to see the price. I want to see institutionals buying the stock, and you can see it right here. The stock really can crash. Not crash, can crash to the upside. Yes, can go up to the upside. This is the weekly. Look at the base. Look at the stock is working on its right side. You look at the resistance. Like the stock is like it's not even like going along with what the market is doing. This is just like going sideways. Can you imagine if this stock actually starting to break all the way up? We have good numbers on the EPS latest quarter. You can see that. Another one, look at the percentage. Revenue for 1 year, 318%. Now tell me if this stock is worth watching or not. All right, I'll let you comment on below, and then you tell me what's going on. Give me a like, subscribe, and then I'll see you next time.